Welcome to English from A to Z, your complete guide to mastering the English language. In this and future lessons, I will take you through the process of learning English. We will study every aspect of the English language with a logical and systematic approach to learning a second language. Each lesson will begin with an introduction to the lesson, with some basic practice exercises, and will end with more advanced practice. Each lesson will build on and review the previous lesson. Whether you're a beginner looking to build a good English foundation or an advanced learner aiming for fluency, this video series is designed to help each of you reach your goals. Let's take this trip together and watch as your language skills improve step by step, from A to Z. If you have watched any of my other videos, then you know how important verbs are in learning English. In this new series of lessons, I will explain in more detail how verbs are used in English. What is a verb? There are two main types of verbs in English. The first type are verbs that describe physical actions. Verbs like to play, to cry, and to dance. The second type are those verbs that do not describe a physical action, in other words, non-action verbs. There are three types of these non-action verbs. The three types of non-action verbs are 1. State of being. 2. Sensory. And 3. Opinion. Here are 5 examples of state of being verbs. To be, to seem, to become, to feel, to appear. Here are the forms of the verb to be. For present time, they are 1. Am, 2, are, 3. Is. For past time they are 1, was, 2, were. Here are the personal pronouns and the correct form of the verb to be. I am. You are. He is. She is. It is. We are. They are. I was. You were. He was. She was. It was. We were. They were. I am happy. He is angry. She is surprised. He was angry. She was surprised. I was happy. To learn how to communicate in English, you need to understand about time and place. The first step in our journey is to understand where and when. My first question is in present tense. Another word for tense is time. Where am I? I am at the park. Where are you? You are at home. Where is he? He is at the park. Where is she? She is at the park. Where is the bird? It is on his head. Where are we? We are at the park. Where are they? They are at the park. Here are the same questions, but in past tense. Where was I? I was at the park. Where were you? You were at home. Where was he? He was at the park. Where was she? She was at the park. Where was the bird? It was on his head. Where were we? We were at the park. Where were they? They were at the park. To continue our journey, we need to understand the different forms of the verb to do. In present tense, we use does for he, she and it. All other pronouns use do. For past tense, all forms use did. Let's look at the sensory verb to seem and ask some questions. How does he seem? He seems angry. How does she seem? She seems surprised. Note that the answers require a final S added to seem. How do they seem? They seem happy. Now the same questions and answers in past tense. Note the verb to seem is a regular verb, which means that you add a final ed to the verb. How did he seem? He seemed angry. How did she seem? She seemed surprised. How did they seem? They seemed happy. Look at the sensory verb to feel. How does he feel? He feels mad. How does she feel? She feels amazed. Note that the answers require a final S added to feel. How do we feel? We feel glad. How do they feel? They feel glad. Now the same questions and answers in past tense. Note the verb to feel is an irregular verb, which means that the past tense form of the verb does not use ed. How did he feel? He felt mad. How did she feel? She felt amazed. How did they feel? They felt glad. Sensory verbs. Sensory verbs are mainly used with present and past tense. Here are 5 common sensory verbs. To see, to hear, to smell, to taste, to feel. In present tense. What do they see? They see the sunset. The past tense of the verb to see is saw. What is the past tense question? What did they see? And the answer? They saw the sunset. Who sees the sunset every night? They do. Who saw the sunset last night? They did. When do they see sunsets? They see sunsets every night. When did they see the sunset? They saw the sunset last night. Present tense. Complete the question and answer. What do they hear? They hear the ocean? Who hears the ocean? They do. When do they hear the ocean? They hear the ocean every night. Past tense. The past tense of to hear is, heard. Complete the question and answer. What did they hear? They heard the ocean? Who heard the ocean? They did. When did they hear the ocean? They heard the ocean last night. They smelled roses while they watched the sunset at the beach. I will say a question 3 times. Try to answer the question. The arrow will point to the answer. What did they watch at the beach? What did they watch at the beach? What did they watch at the beach? Where did they watch the sunset? Where did they watch the sunset? Where did they watch the sunset? Who watched the sunset at the beach? Who watched the sunset at the beach? Who watched the sunset at the beach? What did they smell while they watched the sunset at the beach? What did they smell while they watched the sunset at the beach? What did they smell while they watched the sunset at the beach? Who smelled roses while they watched the sunset at the beach? Who smelled roses while they watched the sunset at the beach? Who smelled roses while they watched the sunset at the beach? When did they smell roses at the beach? When did they smell roses at the beach? When did they smell roses at the beach? They smelled roses while they watched the sunset at the beach. Three. Opinion verbs. Opinions are ideas by people that may or may not be true. Here are 4 opinion verbs in present and past tense. 1. To think, past tense, thought. 2. To believe, past tense, believed. 3. To know, past tense, knew. 4. To understand, past tense, understood. Is the earth round or flat?
I understand the earth is round like a ball.
I believe the earth is flat, like a dinner plate.
I think the earth is round like a ball.
I know the earth is flat, like a dinner plate.
Use the four opinion verbs to answer the questions. What are his thoughts about the earth? He thinks that the earth is flat. He believes that the earth is flat. He understands that the earth is flat. He knows that the earth is flat. What are her thoughts about the earth? She thinks that the earth is round. She believes that the earth is round. She understands that the earth is round. She knows that the earth is round. What does he think about the earth now? He thinks that the earth is round. Use the past tense of the opinion verbs to answer the question. What were his thoughts about the earth? He thought that the earth was flat. He believed that the earth was flat. He understood that the earth was flat. He knew that the earth was flat.
Now, let's use action verbs and non-action verbs. She loves to play basketball. Note that the main verb is love, a non-action verb. To play is the infinitive form of the verb play. It is more like a noun than a verb. It answers the question, what does she love to do? The answer is, to play. To use play as an action verb, we must use a verb tense such as past, present or future. In this example, the present tense form is, she plays basketball every day. If we want to describe the action for right now, we must use present continuous tense. Right now she is playing basketball. Present continuous tense is made by adding ing to the verb play. She loves to play basketball. What does she love to do? The answer is, to play basketball. She loves playing basketball. In this example, I have changed the infinitive, to play, to the gerund form, playing. The gerund form, like the infinitive form, acts like a noun. What does she love doing? The answer is, playing basketball. Present tense. Write the sentence in present tense using the verb, to play. She plays basketball every day. The arrow points to the answer. What is the question? What does she play every day? Who plays basketball every day? When does she play basketball? Present continuous tense. She is playing basketball. What is she playing right now? Who is playing basketball right now? In present continuous tense, we do not usually ask a when question. We know that the answer is now. Write these sentences in past tense. The verb to play is a regular action verb. She played basketball yesterday. What did she play yesterday? She played basketball. Who played basketball yesterday? She did. When did she play basketball? She played basketball yesterday. Write the sentences in past continuous tense. She was playing basketball yesterday. What was she playing yesterday? She was playing basketball. Who was playing basketball yesterday? She was. When was she playing basketball? She was playing basketball yesterday. She likes to dance on Saturday nights. She likes dancing on Saturday nights. She likes to dance on Saturday nights. She likes dancing on Saturday nights. What does she like to do on Saturday nights? What does she like doing on Saturday nights? Write the sentences in present tense and present continuous tense. To dance is a regular action verb. She dances on Saturday nights. She is dancing. Now answer my questions. What does she do on Saturday nights? She dances. What is she doing right now? She is dancing. Who dances every Saturday night? She does. Who is dancing right now? She is. When does she dance? She dances every Saturday night. She danced on Saturday night. What did she do on Saturday night? She danced. Who danced last Saturday night? She did. When did she dance? She danced on Saturday night. She was dancing. What was she doing on Saturday night? She was dancing. Who was dancing on Saturday night? She was. When was she dancing? She was dancing on Saturday night.
Everyday verbs, present tense and past tense. I'm now going to say a verb. I want you to write the verb in present tense and then write the verb in past tense. So, number 1, cook. Number 1, cook. The past tense, cooked. Cooked. Number 2, present tense, eat. Eat. Past tense, ate. Ate. Number 3, present tense, drink. Drink. Past tense, drank. Drank. Number 4, talk. Talk. Past tense, talked. Talked. Number 5, present tense, study. Study. Past tense, studied. Studied. Number 6, present tense, read. Read. Past tense, red, red. Notice read and read are spelled the same. Number 7, watch, watch. Past tense, watched, watched. Number 8, present tense, walk, walk. Past tense, walked, walked. Number 9, right, right. Past tense, wrote, wrote. Number 10, present tense, take, take. Past tense, took, took. Now, if you had trouble writing these words, go back and review my beginning lessons on present tense and past tense. I'm now going to say a complete sentence in present tense. I want you to try to write the sentence. I will say it 3 times. I cook dinner at home every day. I cook dinner at home every day. I cook dinner at home every day. He eats breakfast in the kitchen every morning. He eats breakfast in the kitchen every morning. He eats breakfast in the kitchen every morning. They drink coffee at work every day. They drink coffee at work every day. They drink coffee at work every day. We study English at school every Monday. We study English at school every Monday. We study English at school every Monday. She reads a book at the library every Sunday. She reads a book at the library every Sunday. She reads a book at the library every Sunday? Now, answer my questions. Who cooks dinner at home every day? I do. Who eats breakfast in the kitchen every morning? He does. Who drinks coffee at work every day? They do. Who studies English at school every Monday? We do. Who reads a book at the library every Sunday? She does. What do you cook at home every day? Dinner. What does he eat in the kitchen every morning? Breakfast. What do they drink at work every day? Coffee. What do we study at school every Monday? English. What does she read at the library every Sunday? A book. When do you cook dinner at home? Every day. When does he eat breakfast in the kitchen? Every morning. When do they drink coffee at work? Every day. When do we study English at school? Every Monday. When does she read a book at the library? Every Sunday. Where do you cook dinner every day? At home. Where does he eat breakfast every morning? In the kitchen. Where do they drink coffee every day? At work. Where do we study English every Monday? At school. Where does she read a book every Sunday? At the library. I cook dinner at home every day. Now the answer is every day. Try to write the question. When do you cook dinner? I cook dinner at home every day. At home's the answer. Write the question. Where do you cook dinner? I cook dinner at home every day. The answer is dinner. What's the question? What do you cook every day? I do. Write the question. Who cooks dinner at home every day? He eats breakfast every day. The answer, every day. Write the question. When does he eat breakfast? He eats breakfast in the kitchen every day. In the kitchen is the answer. Write the question. Where does he eat breakfast? He eats breakfast every day. Breakfast is the answer. Write the question. What does he eat every day? He does. Write the question. Who eats breakfast in the kitchen every day? I'm now going to say a complete sentence in past tense. Try to write the sentence. I will say it 3 times. I cooked dinner at home last night. I cooked dinner at home last night. I cooked dinner at home last night. He ate breakfast in the kitchen yesterday. He ate breakfast in the kitchen yesterday. He ate breakfast in the kitchen yesterday. They drank coffee at work yesterday. They drank coffee at work yesterday. They drank coffee at work yesterday. We studied English at school last Monday. We studied English at school last Monday. We studied English at school last Monday. She read a book at the library last Sunday. She read a book at the library last Sunday. She read a book at the library last Sunday. Now answer my questions. Who cooked dinner at home last night? I did. Who ate breakfast in the kitchen yesterday? He did. Who drank coffee at work yesterday? They did. Who studied English at school last Monday? We did. Who read a book at the library last Sunday? She did. What did you cook at home last night? Dinner. What did he eat in the kitchen yesterday? Breakfast. What did they drink at work yesterday? Coffee. What did we study at school last Monday? English. What did she read at the library last Sunday? A book. When did you cook dinner at home? Last night. When did he eat breakfast in the kitchen? Yesterday. When did they drink coffee at work? Yesterday. When did we study English at school? Last Monday. When did she read a book at the library? Last Sunday. Where did you cook dinner last night? At home. Where did he eat breakfast yesterday? In the kitchen. Where did they drink coffee yesterday? At work. Where did we study English last Monday? At school. Where did she read a book last Sunday? At the library. They drank coffee at work yesterday. Yesterday's the answer. Try to write the question. When did they drink coffee at work? They drank coffee at work. At work is the answer. Try to write the question. Where did they drink coffee? They drank coffee. Try to write the question. The answer is coffee. What did they drink yesterday? They did. Try to write the question. Who drank coffee at work yesterday? She read a book last Sunday. The answer, last Sunday. Write the question. When did she read a book? She read a book at the library. At the library is the answer. Write the question. Where did she read a book? She read a book. A book is the answer. Write the question. What did she read? She did. Write the question. Who read a book at the library last Sunday?